changing, then I know that body care routine better be changing too. Because that spring, summer routine you have going on, it will fail you. Okay, trust me. You're gonna need to adjust because it's getting cold. And if you don't, you're gonna end up being both funky and ashy. But no worries, I'm here. I'm gonna help you build a cold weather hygiene routine. And we're gonna do it right now. Where'd you go? Oh, you know how I've been living without you. We all know that the basis of a good hygiene routine always starts in the shower. So let me show you a couple of things that I like to use, and let me recommend you some products. The first thing, you want to have some type of soap. The one that I like to use is this soap right here. Honestly, any soap will do. Dove, Dial, no Irish Spring, please, okay? Do not use Irish Spring, but I do keep a bar of this in my shower. This is for my initial cleanse. This is what I use when I have, when I'm first starting to wash. Now I'm gonna take you inside my shower to show you what I use, and you might be surprised. All right, we are in my shower. So I only have 2 body washes that I use in my shower, and they're both Dove. But I will be rotating these out, whenever I get more. This is their, I think it's like shea butter body wash. Use this, or if you want more of a fresh type of vibe, consider their green tea and cucumber. This smells more fresh than like soap, but it still smells like soap. Other body washes that I like to use that I alternate between is Olay, their shea butter and lotus body wash. And there's another Olay body wash that I have on my shelf that I also use. Another thing you might consider doing while you're in the shower is using some type of exfoliant, be it a physical one or some type of rag. I don't have one here, but you are gonna wanna use if you want to exfoliate, I would say use an African net sponge. That is going to be far better than any sugar scrub you're going to buy. But if you do want to buy a sugar scrub, the Tree Hut ones are fine. But if you are somebody who doesn't really run through sugar scrubs like that and don't want a big jar, then you can get the Dove ones. I've never used those, but I've heard nothing but good things. Also, make sure this towel right here, I didn't even know this was hanging up, have you a regular washcloth as well, just for when you are ready to do your initial wash. But you want to make sure that all your products are moisturizing and that they are gonna soothe your skin. And if you have any skin needs, also be very cognizant of that as well. I think anything with like oats in it would be helpful. So just be aware of that as well. But what do you do when you get out of the shower? We'll move on to that next. All right, so now you have gotten out of the shower, or you're done taking your shower. What are you gonna use now? Here's my rule of thumb. First of all, you wanna make sure that your skin is damp. You don't wanna be soaking wet, but you do want it to be damp. And if you can, maybe bring your body care products in the shower with you, so that way you don't have to get out of the shower. Or wrap a towel around you and run as quickly as you can into your room. This is one of the newer products that I've added to my collection. This is Nivea. I'm quite sure that everybody's used this, but I love the smell of this. It smells so good. This almost smells like a baby. If baby oil put a tinge of vanilla in it, this is what it would smell like to me. I put this on, and for fall and winter, I think that this is the right thickness that you're gonna need, right? That's my personal preference. If this is something that I use more in the summertime, this is lighter. I'm trying to get rid of this so that way, I can have a little bit more, that way I can buy more lotions. But yeah, this would work as well. If you are not somebody who likes to use lotions and things like that, then I have another option that I think might be better. So you're not a body lotion kind of girl, you feel like that don't do enough for you, or maybe you just want to make sure you're not ashy. I raise you, if you don't want to use a body lotion, use a body butter. Now, I don't typically gravitate towards these. This is the Body Glaze in Marshmallow Toast. Let me show you. Look at that. This is how you know I barely dig into this. This is another one that I'm going to try to get rid of. But once I get rid of this is something that I will not be repurchasing. It does smell good, and it smells a lot better than it did when I first got it. It smelled like a candle to me, and it kind of let me down, and it left me very disappointed, right? Was not feeling that at all. Another option, I am definitely going to be reordering this. Let me show you. Baby, scraping the bottom, okay? Rihanna, please. Please, I've already given up on you not giving us any music, so I'm okay with that. But do not ever stop making these right here. Please don't. I am definitely gonna have to get the little minis trio. And for me personally, this size and like this size right here, these are perfect for me because I'm somebody who don't really use body butters like that, especially a size like this, right? Another body butter this gonna take me a minute to get through. This is the one in Marshmallow Toast. That a friend bought for me. Again, don't really like this because it's too thick, but it is perfect for the fall. You need something that's thick and moisturizing, something that's gonna cling on your skin because the weather is not nice, okay? If you don't want to use a body lotion or a body butter because it's too thick, then by all means get you a body oil. This is from Arena Fragrances. This is a new addition to my collection. I've had her for like maybe about a month or so, going into 2 months. I think this is Fatal Attraction. This is a dupe of Hypnotic Poison. This is fall. It smells good because of like the almond note in here, I would say. I think this is a perfect fall thing to do, but a body oil would work as well. Also, Brown Sugar Babe is another one. I'm gonna always recommend them. Their oils are very moisturizing and very potent. This is more potent than the Arena one. Not to say that the Arena one isn't good, but this one is a lot more potent. Like, yeah, trust me, okay? So, to refresh, good hygiene routine always starts in the shower. So you're gonna make sure you have an exfoliant, something where you can get all the dead skin cells off. You're gonna make sure you have a washcloth. And you're gonna need a good soap, something preferably that's moisturizing. If you have skin issues, make sure that it clears that as well. You're also gonna want to make sure that you moisturize with some type of lotion, butter, cream, okay? Maybe all three, if you want to be safe, okay? You want to make sure that you do that. And you also want to make sure that you top it off with a little fragrance, y'all. I don't have a fragrance in here with me, but top it off with a fragrance. The good thing about the body oils that I showed you is that these can double as fragrances. Like, you don't really need to put one on because you're going to smell good anyways, but these will double as fragrances. And everything that I showed you has some type of fragrance to it in some form or fashion, right? But yeah, that is how you're going to not be funky or ashy this time around. Little key things to remember: make sure the products are a bit thicker because the air is a lot drier. It's a lot sharper, especially if you live in an area where it gets colder, where it truly does get cold outside. So you want to make sure that the products are thicker. You also want to make sure that you're locking in that moisture once you do finally, put on all of your body care products. If you're gonna exfoliate, I would exfoliate a few times, maybe like once a week or twice, depending on how you feel and your skin issues. Exfoliate at least once or twice a week. And y'all, overall, like, just buy stuff that you know you're gonna actually use. Buy stuff that actually is going to work for your skin, okay? It's literally that simple. And I don't have 1,001 things that you have to have in order for you to have a good hygiene routine. Just the basics, and you should be good to go. I hope y'all found this video helpful, and if you did, be sure to subscribe to the channel and let me know what other videos you want to see. I'll see y'all in the next one.